shooting at? Switch! Come to me, come to me!
catch that outside. I told Brooke, get the balloons. We gon' throw her a surprise. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Ay, I got $5. It's a holiday. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Ay, we gon' bring them sparklers out. Time to celebrate. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Ay, I got $5. It's a holiday. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Ay, we gon' bring them sparklers out. Time to celebrate.
They had enough. Every time they threw a party, came through that sideways. Hyper rock shots this all year. Got that on Winnie Bay. I'm David Drew. Made my name on put.
Timberwolves continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
5 on the clock, and it's Wagner missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Randall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Bitadze. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
To the middle. Gobert with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now Conley. Great defense that time from Banchero. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this. Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there. Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Great D that time from Edwards. Conley scanning the floor. Gobert. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
It's Edwards on the wing. 5 points in the game. Now, Alexander Walker. Fires the three. Carter pulls it in. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. Free throw line jump shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Oh, here's Edwards. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Lock at 6. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here's Randall. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Pass to Wagner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Here are the Magic now. Outside Anthony. Over Randall. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Magic. They're up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Here's Dillingham. Rebound by the Magic. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right. Top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Good on the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Anthony. Here he goes. That one good for 2. Anthony's got the lead back up to 5 now for Orlando. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. In the corner, Dillingham with it. And the 3 off target. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Now, here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Dillingham with it. Picked up by Banchero. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Magic leading by 5. On the way, Harris. Bangs home the trifecta.
and they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
And tKo. Pass to Black. Now, here's Wagner. A second chance effort. Poked away. It's stolen by Randall. Edwards with it. Picked up by tKo. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Magic leading by 9. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Out to Carter. Carter with the screen. Pass to Bitadze. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. To the inside. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Wagner missing. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Wagner outside. Out to the wing. Here's Bitadze. Misses the wing J. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Randall outside.
Get there, get it, come get it. I see him. Come around.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Magic leading by 5. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wagner's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Magic. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And it's Wagner missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Randall outside. Here's Edwards driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Franz Wagner.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
That one is no good. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pass to Randall. Shoots the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And a big man who could...
So, I did a thing, and maybe you already know because you were in the room. I kind of told me that I loved him while crying, and it was just allergies kind of way. What do you say?
I touch it and turn into diamond and gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence. I'm ducking and dodging these slide on you. You thought that I ran out of... That's when it's time to making them... Got nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd easy be in jump with my destiny. Couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The kick out to Poole. Money from the wing. Poole's got his team on the board to start the game for the Wizards. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Pass to Carrington. For three, Julius Randle with the rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss. Here's Carrington. Lets the three fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled. Their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Shot clock at 3. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. A shot missing. Great D that time from Edwards. With the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Song. The Wizards with another miss. Edwards looking it over. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Poole, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And here's Poole for 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Ball stolen. To the paint. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
They can't stop the run with that one. Washington leading now by 5. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution on the court.
.35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer, no good. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Pass to Song. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Minnesota. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Wizards.
The Wizards. 12.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Pass to Alexander Walker. They grab their own miss. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there. Valanciunas with the ball. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. And that one's good, George.
The coach is always wanting assisted buckets, especially from bigs like Valanciunas. It's a sign your offense is running well.
First team foul. Substitution report.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. They need this. And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Throws it up high. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And that was lining up to be a huge out.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Poole. Now, here's Kispert. Clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Fades and shoots. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You know, right thing there to try to find a way to put the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:52 left here in the second. They get it back. Pass to Poole. Over Conley. Now Koulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. The three from Poole. Gobert pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
I tell you what, Brett, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
Washington with the ball. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Koulibaly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Koulibaly's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Wizards leading by 7. Poole on the wing. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Poole's got 7 points.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Carrington. Pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. They set the screen. Off target from the wing. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good-sized advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Right back after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley inside the line. And Sarr pulls it down. Poole with it. Conley picks him up. Pass to Kuzma. Poole trying to get open. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Wasted no time on that one. Sarr's got his first 2 points.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And there it is for him. Poole's got 9 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
For the 3, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Edwards. Rebound, Washington. Two minutes into the second half of play now. The 3 from Poole. Mike Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Conley with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Carrington. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trailed by 15. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations for the Wizards. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that